They don't care about your own
all the way into that. And you tuning into Black Fire Radio. Yes, my city, I'm the one that's getting reaching out to all the live today. And you tuning into.
We make it permanent because we're all listening to someone else, to something, without listening to ourselves. We clutter up our lives with insignificant things that.
Happy days, good afternoon. Welcome to Let's Pop with Eric on this amazing Friday. We've made it to Friday, another day to basically be the best version of yourself. Understanding you are the change you need to see in the world. It's always about redefining Africans as we redefine ourselves because we are the greatest of all time. That's why. Thank you, DJ Jeff, Joel, for basically joining me live on TikTok. Remember, you can share this live. Invite more people to basically delve into amazing conversation because it's always about redefining, empowering, and uplifting conversation here in Let's Pop with Everton with a guest in the house today.
Hi, everyone.
The gorgeous man is in the house.
Thank you for having me once again.
Anytime, you're always welcome. It's your home,
you.
literally.
I love it here.
Yes.
I would live here if I could.
Every day.
Literally.
You look good. You're glowing.
Thank you. So are you. Your hair
Ooh.
is looking scrumptious today.
Divine sacred woman.
Yes.
Yes.
As always.
It's not problematical. We make it problematic because we're all listening to someone else, to something, without listening to ourselves.
It's amazing because we'll have this conversation with a guy called Yaki talking about sometimes when you're basically or you've grown in this environment and then you've not been exposed to a lot. You basically be a product of your environment because you've not been exposed to other environments. And that's where I believe everybody has basically grown from, or basically is a root of the environment in regards to maybe mostly information. And it's okay to relearn and learn and basically choose whatever you want to follow.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Our lives with insignificant things that have no value.
Of open portals. I'm sorry. I had to say that.
Okay.
Literally. So you have to be super conscious in regards to everything that you're doing, whatever you're listening to.
Exactly.
Yes.
Whatever you're reading, the people you surround yourself with.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like the way I absorb information is very different from others. I think as you know, I am autistic.
Yes.
So I don't really have like an option on what I decide to hyperfixate on. It's kind of like I wake up one day and suddenly I know everything about planes. But I do find that I feel like when I argue, like have like debates or arguments with somebody, I don't really have like feelings behind my argument. But the other person does, and I never realize when they do.
Right.
Because again, I'm autistic. Social is not my best point, you know. But being able to like picking up on social cues, like when people are actually mad at me instead of just like arguing to debate.
Right.
But like being able to like filter like how I have my information in my brain and like what I actually believe in and then what's just something I know is very different. I feel like for neurotypical people, because I feel like you just have information in your head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have different categories of like things I just like know that I like, things I know that are fact, things I know because I just researched it one day, you know, and being able to like distinguish between each feelings. I feel like people should learn how to do that. Being able to distinguish between things you know for a fact, things you actually believe in, things that you've been told by other people that you aren't quite sure on, that you just have an opinion on, because that's also okay. Having opinions on things is also okay. But you need to be very in tune with yourself, what you actually believe.
That's really key.
Yeah.
In regards to, I think we've been having that conversation here, even with Keith, in regards to even like religion, like regardless, yes, maybe he will teach about the African spirituality, and okay, you've heard about it, but some people, maybe it's going to be hard for them to basically walk on their journey.
Yeah,
and that's
some
okay,
people that's
right?
not their journey at
Right?
all. Yeah,
Yes.
but now they
Maybe
know
not-
it, they
right.
can share it
Right.
with their own opinions as well.
Yes.
Maybe they don't agree with it.
Yes.
Maybe they do, and
Mhm.
that's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as you have the information in
Mm.
regards to whatever you believe in, what you stand on, that's literally you.
Exactly.
And it had to change someone with your beliefs.
Exactly.
Literally.
Really, really hard.
Yes, you can have a lot of information about the weather, about basically alkaline diet. I might be talking about alkaline diet here, and someone is like, I would never walk on that journey, girl.
Literally,
no matter how much you talk
I
about
don't
it.
care.
And I'm telling them about the effects of eating processed food. I'll be like, yeah, I'll still be drinking my soda, Iwerton.
Yeah,
You know?
literally, yeah.
Still, they're gonna be super grounded on whatever they believe in. They believe processed food is good for them. They believe sugar is good for them. And what am I supposed to do?
Literally, there's
I've just
nothing you
shared
can
the
do.
information.
Yeah,
Take it or leave it. It's
Yeah.
upon you, right?
yeah.
And I believe having that foundational understanding, it's good also, as you've said. I believe when you're basically communicating with someone or having a debate about something, obviously you should not put feelings into it. It's
That's
not personal.
Exactly.
It's never personal.
Especially a topic
It's
that doesn't
basically-
revolve around.
It's sharing
either of you.
whatever
Exactly.
information that you have. If you have facts about it, share it, but it's never about putting your feelings behind it.
Exactly.
Because-
Also,
yeah.
be careful not to share misinformation,
Of course.
because you could say something but that you kind of know it's not 100% right, but that person might go tell their whole friends and family the
That
same
is so
thing,
true.
and suddenly like half of the population believes some random thing you
Yeah.
just said on a random Tuesday. You know?
Right, that is so true, and that's
Yeah.
why, as a journalist, let me say that you have to have fun facts about it. Like someone can tell you, okay, let me show you where it is, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna show you. This is how it is, and I will tell you about maybe whatever history about this cap or history about the trees, history
Exactly.
about your
This
amazing
artifact.
artifact, right?
Mhm.
You have facts about it.
Mhm.
And something are just like things you've heard
Mhm.
and know, which you should just basically say something like allegedly I've heard,
Yeah.
because you don't have any proof in regards to where it originated or where it's basically coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Allegedly and quote unquote are
Yes.
like my favorite things to say,
Yes.
because I do like store a lot of information in my
Yeah.
head, but I never know when they mingle together. So I love a good alleged,
Yeah,
quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but
That is so true.
yeah.
But if it's something you're sure about and you're like, yeah, can basically bet my
money,
word on it,
like
of course, because you have full facts about it and then you're
Mm.
ready to share it with somebody, I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm saying
Mm.
and I believe what I'm saying, in regards also
mm,
to the beliefs that I stand on or basically kind of lead me in my life journey.
mm,
Yes,
Yeah.
guys, that we're basically starting on a high note this beautiful Friday. We've made it to Friday. Thank you guys for joining us live on TikTok, live on the net or on the radio, on YouTube, on X. We have Benny's in the
Hi.
house. Benny's in the house today. Amazing, smart individual, divine
Thank
feminine
you.
lady. Let's clap for her. Yes, that's it. We're basically coming back with amazing conversation, talking about herbal medicine, talking about the sacred divine woman, self-healing,
Yeah.
and basically variety IRS style with Cass. Basically amazing, beautiful, high vibrational energy music. I love this girl. Do you?
I do.
IRS style. She's
I
amazing.
do.
She's a goddess, African
I
queen.
love her. I think
Yes.
one of my friends interviewed her. Like,
Yeah.
When she came to Kenya.
Yeah,
She was so cool. Oh my gosh.
she's amazing, and her
Yeah.
journey is just very like motivating in
Mhm.
regards to like even where she is right now.
Mhm.
And it's amazing when you're basically in your divine or basically understanding your highest calling. Every door is just going to open for you.
Exactly.
Because she talks about how she was like she loved doing this even before she was in the limelight, and now she's in her divine nature in regards to basically serving a highest calling.
Literally, she's attracting every good energy that
Yes,
she deserves.
that is so true.
Mhm.
How you doing, Venice? What's up, girl?
Oh my gosh. I've been up and down, bro.
Okay,
I've been picking up project after project,
right.
and I don't even. The thing is, this is gonna sound really cocky, but
Okay.
like I've been good at like things the first time I've done them, like since I was a kid.
Okay.
Like when I picked up sports, I usually like I'm really good at it the first time I try it.
Okay.
And it's a good thing, like in retrospect, because like there's so many things that I'm good at, but then there's so many things that I'm good at, and I can't like narrow it down. Like I want to do so many things at once,
Okay.
and it's just not physically possible for a human being to do that many stuff at once. And I feel like every time like I get motivated to start my hobbies again, I get burnt out so quick because I have like 5 different hobbies that I'm trying to do in one day, and then tomorrow I have like 4 other hobbies that I'm picking up again, and it's incredibly hard to like figure out what my actual calling is and what I do just because I'm good at. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think you'll realize that sooner.
Yeah, I feel like as I learn about myself and learn that I'm not just getting burnt out because I'm lazy. I'm literally doing way too much at once. I'm starting to pick out the things that I'm doing just because I'm good at, and the things that I'm doing because I actually like doing them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's amazing. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's basically you trying to figure out and juggle through things in regards to, okay, what should I really settle with? Which is actually, I feel like we are all multifaceted human beings.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's okay to be good at everything. So I don't feel like you should be having just one.
Exactly. It's not like narrowing down exactly.
Yeah.
But really picking what I want to put most my energy into, and then the other things that I can pick up, like maybe once a month, or like come back to like in a few weeks. But like there's just some things that I know I care about more than other things. I just need to figure out what they are.
Alrighty. That definitely makes sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I always believe that we are all multifaceted human beings, but because it's a societal information, or basically whatever is being shoved in our faces, you're told this is what you're good at. Stick to that. That's who you are.
Yeah.
You can be anything more or less.
Especially in school, like when you're like you're like specifically good at a subject, suddenly like your whole life surrounds that subject. Like I know like people who like were like really good at like English, for example. All they went for was like English fairs. They were only doing ever writing. They were always ever in the English room. All they did was read. But I know for a fact they enjoyed it, but they looked like they enjoyed it. But I knew they like wanted to like, I don't know, like figure out how to play a sport, or maybe pick up swimming, or like maybe pick up basketball. But they just were good at English, and that's all they were known for. But I feel like being able to explore and decide for yourself what you actually like, and what you're good at, and knowing the difference is like the key to figuring out what you are and what you want.
And it's okay when you're like, and you're young, or basically young, you can basically juggle between things you really love doing, and basically you'll figure out whatever really works for you, or whatever is making you feel, or basically bringing out the best version of yourself, which is literally okay.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about the sacred woman today. I've been listening to Queen Afua, and she's just an amazing goddess, holistic living, mind, body, and soul, and basically titling up to a sacred woman.
Yeah,
this lady is mind-blowing. She's just divine in regards.
She sounds like somebody I really like.
Right?
Yeah,
Queen Afua.
Wow,
her name is just like, hey.
Oh my goodness, literally.
Afua. It's just like you're.
So she
like you're meditating,
literally,
like you're wusa,
literally, like
wusa.
It sounds like a breath.
It's like, can I meet her? Can I meet you, please? I think I'll be better after having a conversation with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's amazing, an amazing lady, and as I was saying, when you're basically delving deeper into learning and relearning, and you're super intentional about the divine journey, divine energy, high vibrational journey, and you're ready, everything is just presented to you. Like, I'm meeting a lot of divine women who I'm literally asking myself, which is just like a joke, where were you like in March or January?
Literally, where were you like 2 weeks ago, bro? Forget March, January. Where were you last week?
But also going back to the fact that like in I think January or March, I didn't have all this information.
That's
see?
so true, yeah.
So I was not ready,
Mm.
even though basically she was presented into my life or she came across my path. Maybe I wouldn't even listen to her.
That's so true.
Yeah.
There's divine timing for everything.
Divine timing for everything. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, because I believe my mindset was not there yet. Yeah, but it's amazing because when you look even into our life's journey or individual's journey, sometimes everything is basically here. The life that you want, everything that you want, but are you ready? It's
Exactly.
us.
Yeah.
So if I was ready like in January or even last year, this could have already happened. Also, I'm talking about divine timing also, right? I understand that. So sometimes we also in people's life, individuals' life, they will start blaming things or people, but it's actually you.
Exactly.
Yeah, because everything that we're trying to be or the life you're trying to create, the things you're trying to learn and relearn is already here in the world. It's already here in the universe, waiting for you to be ready.
Exactly. And people don't understand that you can't just decide you're ready one day.
Thank
you actually have to like work towards
That's
your
it.
goals.
Yes.
You can't just be like, okay, universe, bring it to me now.
I'm ready.
And then just sit there and do nothing or repeat the cycle of your actions. Like you need to change, go outside, meet new people, network, pick a new hobby, take care of yourself more, go take a shower, go brush your teeth, bro. Do something you didn't do yesterday.
That is so true.
Yeah, but you need to actually live like you're gonna be in the like reality that you want, basically. Right. Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. And Queen Afua is talking about self-healing, herbal medicine, the role of a lady, divine queen in her household. And right now, the fact that the notion of being a housewife has been basically downgraded. But understanding there's so much power in that.
Yeah.
It's going to make you fall in love with that, literally. And that's the most thing that African women, let me talk about the African women, they've literally forgotten about their papas because, as I said earlier, you're the product of your environment in regards to the information that you're fed on. You're fed, literally.
Yeah.
Because that's where you're born, you're a child. Whatever they tell you, you basically take it.
Yeah.
Right. Like you don't have the will to be like, oh, I know, like maybe you live in Kenya as a child at 2-year-old, you don't like, I know Russia. No, you don't know because you're in Kenya. That's where you know.
Literally, yeah.
Or basically even your area. That's where you're not even your area, your room.
Oh my gosh, you know what the best example of this is?
Please.
When you go to like a family function and you're eating something and a kid comes up and says, my mom really likes when I eat that. Or like they're trying to like play games with you for you to give them the food. Like you've never had this before.
Yes.
I know you've never had this before. Why are you lying to me?
Right.
Yeah.
They're curious.
It's curiosity. But like also like they don't believe when you tell them they're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. They're like, no, my mommy no, your mom does not.
No, your mom doesn't.
Just it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to have everything.
That is so true. So Queen Afua here is just, I love her. I just love her. I don't know what to say.
I'm excited to meet.
Yes.
Me here to the screen.
I believe maybe she's gonna be on my show very soon.
Really?
I've manifested it. It already happened. So I'm just gonna walk right
you're
into
manifesting
it.
Everything.
Yes.
I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we've already met in the spirit world.
100%. In your dreams.
Yes.
Literally.
So physically, she's gonna just be like, hey, Everton, can I be on Let's Pop with Everton? Sure, Queen. Please.
Exactly. Period.
Yeah, I had prepared a poster for you already.
No way. No way.
I'm gonna do that.
Do it. Please do.
Oh my gosh. You know they say the thing about manifestation, like act like it has already happened. I'm gonna create a poster for this lady.
Exactly. Create a poster, pretend like she's already been on the show.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's listening to Queen Afua, guys, live on TikTok. Thank you for joining us here. We're talking about holistic living and also healing of the mind, body, and soul. And basically, in combination, what is the definition of a sacred woman? I know we've been talking about divine feminine energy, but basically going deeper into it, defining every word about who a woman is, a holistic woman is, detoxing the mind, the body, and soul, and what that entails. And Queen Afua here has amazing knowledge, deep knowledge about all this. And here she's also talking about unhealthy soul ties, reducing stress, and basically the routines she usually has, and basically she can share with us in regards to working into that journey.
Thank you so much for being here, right? Our first question I have is, please share with us how your parents influence your ambition and your entrepreneurial spirit.
My parents influenced my ambition and entrepreneurial spirit. It was, my father was besides a Garveyite, well versed in cultural African philosophy and purpose. My father is an entrepreneur.
It makes sense because she said cultural, entrepreneurial, cultural